introduce you to Troy James. Who's Troy James, you ask? Well, he has a very tiny bit part in The Void, which we do have a link to our review of that. You definitely want to check it out.
Very creepy.
Yes. He's a contortionist and get into like the most ridiculous poses and stretches. It's cringeworthy. It's like, but he's definitely one to watch out for. He's even got a bit part in the upcoming episode of The Strain.
In TV news, Fox has renewed a second season for The Exorcist.
Yes, and you know what? I got thumbs up. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I really wanted to hate this show. I really wanted to hate it.
Really?
And then I watched it, and it was amazing. And with your hesitation, am I detecting something here?
So I have a confession to make. I actually have not seen the first season of The Exorcist, so I definitely will have to check that out.
If you were boycotting it, I'll give it to you. Okay. I will, but I'm telling you, there's no reason to boycott it.
Okay. All right. So definitely something to check out.
Definitely something to check out.
All right. Looks like I'll have to tune into that then.
Okay.
All right. And in other news, looks like there will be an upcoming Purge TV show, and according to Jason Blum, it's going to take place the other 364 days of the year. Wow. So it won't be an actual purge, but surrounding it.
It'll be about the boring days.
Yeah, the non-purge.
Okay, yes.
And just in case you don't miss it on USA, you can take a look at it on Sci-Fi. So it will be on 2 different networks.
Okay. You know, it's bad enough that it's being made into a TV show. It's bad enough that it's going to be about anything but The Purge.
Right.
And you just told me it's going to be on 2 different networks at the same time, so they're going to split their audience.
Exactly.
Wow. You're really going out of the way to bury this one, and I thank you for that. So I have news regarding my personal friend, Jordan Peele. Not really, but...
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Not even gonna...
No. Now, look, I know we got a link in the description to the trailer reaction and the review of Get Out, which there was some controversy about.
Just a little.
Okay. I'm going to refrain from that for a moment and just say that he has announced a couple of things that have pleased me. Okay? See, I'm being positive, boys and girls. 1, he's passing on redoing Akira, which is great because we don't need that run into the ground.
No.
Thank you very little. And 2, to my complete joy, he's going to not do a sequel to Get Out. There will be no Get Out 2.
So, that's good
see,
news.
2 thumbs up. That was great. That was positive. Now for the negative. He is going to, however, continue to make socially aware movies. And we all know what that means. And if you don't know what that means, in the description below, there's a link to 2 videos that I think will explain it just perfectly.
We have a bunch of Hellraiser news. UK studio Horrifying has whipped up some pretty amazing pictures of the bride of Pinhead.
That is
we do have a full set of that. If you want to take a look at the link below, we have the full description there. I think it'd be a pretty awesome idea for couples costumes this year for Halloween. In other news, for the first time in 14 years, Doug Bradley has donned himself as Pinhead. This took place at the Mad Monster Party in Phoenix, Arizona, weekend of May 19th through the 21st in 2017. And speaking of the Mad Monster Party, we do have Gary Tunnicliffe, who weighed in on his opinion as Doug Bradley.
Talk sensibly.
All right, I can't do this. I'm going to weigh in on my opinion of Gary Tunnicliffe. Fuck you, Gary Tunnicliffe. You're an ass. For anybody who doesn't know, here's the deal. This guy, I'll give him a little bit of props, I'll give him a little respect. He did the special effects on the tail end of the Hellraiser movies, certainly not the first ones. Somehow he gets the nod to do the awful, terrible, atrocious remake, right? Sends a nice little invite to Doug Bradley to be Pinhead. I'll give you credit for that, right? Doug Bradley, Mr. Pinhead, thank you very much, was smart enough to say, hey, look, send me this script, and I'll take a look and then decide. Because you know what? Gary Tunnicliffe, the last one was utter garbage, and you know it as well as I do. Poor Pinhead, look what you've done. So, what does he get sent? A non-disclosure agreement. Complete disrespect on your part. This is Doug Bradley we're dealing with here, all right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? You didn't even have the courtesy to say, oh, well, I'm going to go a different direction then. You just hired some other actor and left him out in the dust. Unbelievable, low class, complete trash. There's a reason that the new Hellraiser movie hasn't got any release date. And I think that's Gary Tunnicliffe. So Gary Tunnicliffe, fuck you. So in the case of They Just Don't Get It, Danny McBride, who I love, is Eastbound and Down himself.
Kenny Powers.
Yes, Kenny Powers.
Love him.
He got the writing duties on the Halloween remake. Okay,
Strange,
fine.
okay.
Right up to the point where he did an interview, and he actually said this, I'm not making up, I wish I was, that he felt that the supernatural, unkillable Michael Myers was corny and not scary. Wow, did you see the original? Because as far as I'm concerned, and pretty much everyone else that I know, when Dr. Loomis looks out the window and Michael Myers, who's just been clearly shot and stabbed and everything else, isn't there. Boom, that's it, mind blown. That's the whole point. He's extra terrifying because, my God, what is he? You just, wow.
Yeah,
where did I step?
Growing up watching these Halloween movies, this is obviously one of my favorite movies.
Yep.
The whole scary element of the movie was that Michael just cannot die. So Danny, this is a case of you just don't get it. We were all over the place this week. Give your comments below.
That's right. I know we spit a lot of venom in the sites this week. We had Danny McBride, Jordan Peele, Gary Tunnicliffe, and even Troy James.
Troy James?
That's
what did
right.
he ever do to you?
That guy can wrap himself around me and snap my neck like a chicken.